You ever been so caught up in the grind that you lost sight of the bigger picture? What would it look like if God pulled back the curtain and showed you a glimpse of what's really going on? I'm Chris Moore, and this is Leading 10, where we connect timeless truths from the life of Jesus to the leadership challenges we face every single day. In Matthew 17, Jesus takes Peter, James, and John up a high mountain, and it's just three of them. No crowds, there's no distractions, but something miraculous happens. Jesus is transfigured before them. His face, it shines like the sun. His clothes become white with light, and suddenly Moses and Elijah appear. They start talking with him. Peter is overwhelmed. He blurts out, "Lord, it's good for us to be here. Let's build 3 shelters, one for you, one for Moses, one for Elijah." But before he can finish, a bright cloud covers them, and a voice speaks from heaven. "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him." The disciples fall on their faces in fear. Jesus touches them and says, "Get up. Don't be afraid." And when they looked up, they see only Jesus. Leadership can get cloudy. Between meetings, the fires we have to put out, there's never-ending emails. We can lose that clarity, the clarity that once inspired us. Jesus knew his disciples needed a clear view of who he was and where all this was heading. The Transfiguration wasn't just a miracle. It was a moment of revelation. Jesus showed them a glimpse, just a glimpse of his glory, a vision that was beyond their immediate worries about food, travel, the Romans, the Jewish leadership, everything that was going on, and he ended up elevating their perspective. As leaders, we need those transfiguration moments, times when we step out of the daily grind and get a higher view of our mission, reconnect with our vision, our calling, and the people we're called to serve. Think of a business owner who's buried in the day-to-day. There's payroll issues, employee drama that we have to get involved in, customer complaints. Every day feels like we're just firefighting. But then they attend a leadership retreat or take a personal sabbatical. They reflect, they pray, and in that stillness, God reminds them why they started this in the first place. Suddenly, the business isn't just a business. It's a ministry. We get the vision. I talk about it in some of my presentations about that startup fever, that energy level that we have, that belief, that connection to our vision that we have when we start, that we lose because of all the day-to-day. You know, your team that's around you, they're not just your staff. They're not just your employees. They are people to be developed. Your customers are not just numbers or problems. They're lives to be served. That's a transfiguration moment, a change in vision that shifts everything else. Notice Peter's instinct is to build something permanent. He wanted to stay on the mountain. And don't we all? When we get clarity, it's tempting to freeze that moment. This is where I want to be. How can I maintain this? But Jesus didn't let them stay there. He brought them back down the mountain into the work again. But now they came down with a renewed vision. As leaders, we need those mountaintop moments. We also need to bring that vision back down to the valley. And keep in mind that that mountaintop moment is not just for us. We have to bring that with our team. Our team has to come along with it, and that vision travel back into the valley with all of us. The voice from heaven didn't say, "Admire him." It said, "Listen to him." Vision without action doesn't build anything. The transfiguration wasn't a pause button. It was a commissioning moment. Here's where we're headed. Here's what we need to look for. Ask yourself, when was the last time I pulled back from all this whirlwind of events to see the bigger picture? Just schedule time this week to take the opportunity to elevate your perspective. That might mean just a quiet morning alone, taking a prayer walk, or even a day away from the office just to journal and reflect where you've been, where you are, where God is taking you. Ask God to show you his vision for your leadership, your company, your team, and how you can influence that. And write down what he reveals. We write it down, we make it real. Put it on a schedule if you need to. Bring back that perspective. Bring it back into your decisions. Bring it into your meetings. Bring it into your conversations. So right now, plan it. Put it on your calendar. Take 30 minutes to get away. Even if it's just in your car or sitting out on your porch. Don't bring a to-do list. Just maybe bring a journal, a blank piece of paper, and ask God, what do you want me to see right now that I've been missing? And write down whatever he shows you, whatever comes into your mind. Continue to ask God to show you. And then, like the disciples, come back down the mountain and live out what he gives you to do. If today's devotional helped lift your eyes, share it with another leader who needs fresh perspective. And remember, great leaders don't just lead in the moment. They lead from a higher vision, taking everyone with them. Thanks for joining me on Lead in 10. Till next time, step up, look higher, and lead with clarity. I'll see you next time.